Oh my God, we're in it! Videos! Holy!
From possible tornadoes on the highway.
Oh my God. Well, I peeked out the window and it looked like Wizard of Oz flying by. It was very scary. Very, very scary.
To massive trees crashing down on tops of homes.
Just stunned, couldn't believe it.
The weather was wild in Long Island. For the owners of this unlucky house in Levittown, the decades-old oak tree in their front yard just couldn't stand up to the day's vicious winds.
Across the street, the tree going down, I mean, it was horrible.
The weather damage is widespread across Long Island, as are the weather stories. For one group of friends in a car driving on the Sunrise Highway, State Route 27, they didn't just get uncomfortably close to a possible twister, they drove head-on through it.
Right in front of us, tornado on the ground. Tornado right in the debris.
Fortunately for them, this potential tornado hadn't built up any serious destructive power, aside from maybe causing a few scratches and dings on some drivers' vehicles. Elsewhere in Levittown, neighbors say they saw a tornado touch down on their streets, decimate their power lines, and beat up their homes.
I was home when it hit, and I've lived in the house my whole life, and I've never felt the house shake like that. People talk about the sound of a storm. It did sound like a train going through my yard.
The worst of the storm was over in minutes. Now comes the long cleanup and rebuilding. Carol Nelson has lived here since the 1960s. As she works on the mess in her yard, she's in disbelief over what she and her neighbors just lived through.
Here in New York, we never had weather like this. You know, we had storms, but not like a tornado. It was very scary today.
So as you can see, the cleanup is just beginning out here. To make matters worse, Kaidi, the power is out in a lot of these neighborhoods. PSE&G tells us they've got nearly 1,300 people without power in Nassau County. And then over in Suffolk County, they're dealing with more than 6,500 people who are in the dark, still without power tonight. Crews are working around the clock to get the lights turned back on over there. The one good thing that we can report is we haven't heard about any major injuries so far, despite all this incredible damage we've seen.